Up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Celtics. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, the momentum has been in their favor. They've incurred only one loss in the last 6 games, putting the rest of the league on alert. Celtics, Timberwolves. And back in a moment for the tip-off. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Cameron Johnson.
The field goal percentage has spiked in the past 5 games. It's up a lot from what it had been earlier in the season, and with every game that it continues to rise, his confidence does as well. We'll see if he stays in that mode tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Booker out there with Maxey. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Brown. And it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Amen Thompson. Bam Adebayo is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Morant. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now here's Barnes. Williams with the block. Booker against Johnson. Williams with the ball. Here's Maxey. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. Now, he laughed and told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. They mentioned how, with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Booker outside. Beyond the arc. The kick out to Brown. From the arc. Again, the miss by Booker.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now here's Williams. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Shoots. Again, the miss by Booker. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Morant. Rebound by Williams.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Boston, no good that time either.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Brown against Johnson. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. They now take the lead.
Well, how about the physicality of Adebayo? He is tough to handle that close to the basket.
Well, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great handle.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Celtics. They're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins.
Well, I think for Boston, they find themselves as just a middle-of-the-road team this year. Opponents they would have blown away last season are giving them all they can handle at this point.
Well, it shows you just how quickly things change in this league. Even if the rosters look similar, these aren't the same opponents.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now, here's Maxey. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. There's a screen by Williams. Inside, it's stolen by Adebayo. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Stan, when you were faced with back-to-back games, did that factor into your game planning at all?
Not really, Kevin. I mean, it factored into what we did in preparation, practice the day before the back-to-back set. But I was a one-game-at-a-time guy, and whatever it took to win that night was what we were going to do, and then we'd worry about the second game when that one was over.
He's off on the first. Well, Coach, Boston has been so close to that 18th NBA championship banner, finally able to win the title last season.
Yeah, they've been to the conference finals 6 times in the last 8 years. Lost in the 2022 finals. They got over the top with 2 additions. Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis. Those guys really helped.
Maxey, and a miss there on the triple.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Morant passes to Adebayo. Here we go, one-on-one. Brown with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Offensive rebound. Brown, good.
One of the smoother athletes in the game. Brown just sort of glides up court in transition.
Morant passes to Johnson. Back to Morant. Here's Barnes. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Barnes kicks to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Booker the pass to Sabonis. Brown against Barnes. Williams has a screen for Brown. Hands it from downtown. Brown's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Johnson outside. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 5. Clock at 4. For 3, Booker. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
Yeah, they just looked totally lost in that game. On both ends of the floor, the coach is going to have some choice words for him after that one.
The Celtics making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Here's Maxey. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
He misses the free throw.
Yeah, Bam's a little undersized for his position, but he makes up for it with great effort, athleticism, and intensity.
And the second free throw, good. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Thompson. G.A., when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Booker. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
He doesn't get the second one. And the defense of the Timberwolves, Stan, as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
The first free throw is good. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Adebayo. Averaging 17 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Puts it up from 17. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Offensive rebound. Adebayo. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Adebayo's got 9 points.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Pass to Maxey. Pulls up from the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Adebayo kicks to Thompson. Johnson, a wide open look. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Bogdanovich inside. Johnson on him. 7-foot shot. No good off the back of the rim.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Adebayo down low. Defended by Booker. The three from Johnson. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Some changes for Minnesota. Nick Richards. He's checked in for Cameron Johnson. Jaden Ivey comes in for Amen Thompson. And it's Mike Conley in for John Morant. White, he's checked in for Boston. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Minnesota leading by 6. Now here's Conley. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Barnes passes to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Sharch has checked in for Robert Williams. Conley against Wright. Adebayo with a screen on Wright. And Adebayo throws it down.
Few guys read the game like Conley.
And it's Wright with the ball for Boston. Trailing here by 8. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Adebayo kicks to Ivy. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. And now it's an 11-point Minnesota lead. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And some changes here for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Booker. And Maxey subbed in for Wright. Celtics trail by 11. Maxey looking it over. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Charge, a screen on Barnes. Clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Okogie. Ivy defending. And another miss by Boston.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now, here's Adebayo. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to Oklahoma City. And that one's good. Richards.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Charge outside. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Bogdanovich, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
To the middle. Here's Ivy. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
And the first one drops.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Celtics making a switch here. Lights checked in. And Ivy drops them both.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Right against Conley. Got a piece of it. Screen by Charge. Here's Wright. Pass to Okogie. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, that's how they like to see him play, with confidence. Ready to fire from 3 when it's there for him.
Now, Ivy. 8 points for him. Adebayo with a screen on Maxey. Going inside, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Maxey.
An absolute juggernaut on the drive. Once Ivy gets a step on the D, you're about to be compromised.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, as the turnovers come down and the shooting percentages rise, Ivy is having a greater impact on his team's ability to win games.
Now here's Wright. Still scoreless.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Count that one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. 17-point game. Charge, a screen on Ivy. Off target from outside. And so it's Minnesota out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Celtics trail by 17. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. White is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Šarić. Then there's Bojan Bogdanović. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. A nice shot by Bogdanović.
Yeah, Bogdanović, a high percentage scorer, an efficient shooter, and he loves that mid-range area.
Pass to Johnson. Morant against Wright. And it's Morant missing. The Celtics shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Wright, the pass to Bogdanović. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Steps back. Johnson dishes to Williamson. Johnson kicks to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williamson, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Dario Šarić.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Šarić. Launches it. Minnesota with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. And Bogdanović throws it down.
Yeah, and you love Bogdanovic's work ethic. He makes an effort to be right where they need him to finish that break.
Morant passes to Johnson. Back to Morant. And it's Wright sending it back. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And he knocks down the first one. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Maxey against Thompson. Maxey passes to Sabonis. And Bogdanović kicks to Wright. Over Morant. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Wright's got his first bucket in this one.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Morant. 29 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry. Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Morant against Wright. Sabonis' screen on Morant. Wright for three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Richards got his fourth rebound in this one. Morant passes to Richards. Johnson against Bogdanovich. Timberwolves passing it around. Williamson. Here's Richards. 14 points from him the last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. Poked away. Here's Bogdanovich. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here. This past month, he's really set himself apart, averaging 23 points per game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Zion Williamson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And Minnesota has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Morant against Brown to the inside and stolen by Wright. Now here's Brown, guarded by Morant, and he trims the lead to single digits. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Johnson outside. Here's Williamson, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Stan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Adebayo is checked in for Nick Richards. Walker comes in for Johnson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Amen Thompson. Celtics also with a sub, Sam Merrill. He's checked in for Wright. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 7. Brown with a screen on Morant. Here's Maxey. Trains the three-pointer. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Williamson a screen on Brown. Morant kicks to Williamson. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. To the paint, looks for Walker, gets it to him. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. And that one is good. Williamson's got his second bucket.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Pass to Maxey. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Now, here's Brown. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Johnson comes in for Walker. And the Celtics also making a change. Booker's checked in. Clock is at 3. Maxey attacking. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Maxey's got 12 points in the game. Minnesota leading by 8. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season. The Timberwolves second.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Johnson, the pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Morant. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
Yeah, and Morant definitely has that floater in his arsenal.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. These days in the NBA, no lead is safe. Timberwolves coach Chris Finch said there was a time where you weren't taking 20 triples in a game. It's all down to that. Momentum, too. These guys got into the league being offensive-minded, and when they get hot, it's a sight, and it's really hard to stop. Kevin?
Chris Finch is right. It's impossible to stop. Thank you, D.A. You can see, and, Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. And he's good on the second. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Sabonis. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. The first one falls. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
And both free throws good for Johnson. Celtics trail by 11. And Booker kicks to right. Booker is screen on Morant. Brown right side. Right outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Morant. And that one's good. Wright's got 6 points. And Morant's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. Barnes kicks to Morant. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Wright, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Wright. And Wright throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Johnson following the bucket by the Celtics. Adebayo with a screen on Brown. Loads it up for Adebayo. It's blocked, and he gets it back. Here's Barnes. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
It's good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Morant looking around. Adebayo with a screen for Barnes. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 8.
Yeah, another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Williams, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Pass to Williams. Over Adebayo. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Williams.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Adebayo with a screen on Brown. Here's Durant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Well, some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
And he knocks down the first one. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Now, here's Johnson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Morant with a wide-open look. Booker pulls it in.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And he can't get the first one.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Maxey's checked in for the Celtics. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Here's Booker. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Brown wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Brown's got 12.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Pass to Adebayo. Down low. Shoots it up. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Outstanding timing on the rejection there. Sabonis showing some grit on defense.
Here's Booker. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here's Ivy. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Ivy just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
The first free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Booker. Maxey on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the stripe.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And the first one at the line is good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Maxey hits them both. 16 seconds left in the second quarter. Brown against Morant. Adebayo with a screen for Morant. And we finished one half of basketball. Timberwolves lead by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Harrison, a strong first half for you guys defensively. What has worked at that end?
We're trying to be active. You know, this is a very good team. They've been shooting the ball really well from 3, so we're just trying to run them off the line.
So far, so good. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Greetings, Shaq Kenny.
Taking a look here now at Boston. Guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Celtics.
Losing the rebounding battle, it's easy to lose control of the game. Fortunately for them, they have another half to go.
Yeah, now they can lose by twice as much.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Celtics trail by 8. Adebayo is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to Adebayo. Morant with the screen on Williams, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Ja Morant. 3rd in scoring, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy, and everyone else knows it as well. Here's Williams, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
The defense should know Williams won't ease off you. He'll take his motion into coverage.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he makes the first.
Well, this isn't a strength for Williams. He puts most of his work in on the defensive side of the ball.
And Williams drops them both.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Now, here's Johnson. Back to Williamson. Excellent D there from Williams. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 6. Pass to Brown. Back to Sabonis. Outside, Maxey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Celtics have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Free throw good, Maxey. Maxey hits them both. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Morant against Brown. Now here's Adebayo. Guarded closer. Adebayo with a screen for Williamson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, the 3-ball hasn't been a featured component of Zion's game, but with work, he can become capable from that.
Now here's Brown. He's got 12. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Here's Booker. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Here's Adebayo. He's got 11. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Morant against Maxey. Here's Booker. Minnesota with the rebound. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Adebayo. Williams with the block.
Well, this is the kind of defender Williams is. Aggressive and ready to go after blocks.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Morant against Brown. And Boston with the rebound. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Well, this is where Zion can be so deadly. He gets a bit of space, and he can take advantage of it.
On the wing, Booker. Back to Maxey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Morant.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. Free throw good, Maxey. Maxey hits them both. Timberwolves leading by 7. Johnson outside. Adebayo with a screen for Williamson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Devin Booker. And Stan, while in New Orleans, you had a chance to coach Zion Williamson. Now, I've heard you talk about him before, but what's something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see?
Well, Kevin, that's a great question, because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on that. But Zion is both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
Oh, that's a terrific assessment. No good on the second free throw.
Well, with the way that Zion invites contact, he spends a lot of his time at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
let's review some numbers for Johnson. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And yet, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Morant throws it down.
Well, that's just a great dribble move by Morant. Quick and very shifty.
Pass to Williams. Now Booker. Celtics passing it around. Here's Maxey. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8. Free throw good, Maxey. So he gets them both. And Morant's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. And finished off by Morant.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
Brown outside. Outside, Sabonis. Boston, no good that time either.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Now here's Booker, following the miss by Ja Morant. Brown, no good. And here is Johnson. Adebayo passes to Thompson. Knocked away. Williamson a screen on Brown. 6 to shoot. And Thompson kicks to Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Booker. Maxey with the screen on Adebayo. Book it! Devin for 3.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
Adebayo with the ball. Williamson with the screen for Adebayo. And it's Morant missing.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Strong finish inside from Booker.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Thompson a screen on Brown. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Outside, Maxey. Brown against Johnson. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. A three-pointer, no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
That one falls. Morant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, it's almost impossible to stay in front of Morant. He's just so quick on the drive.
Booker looking around. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Thompson. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Free throw good, Booker.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Boston making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Both free throws good from Booker.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Williamson outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 22. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Brown, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
Williamson outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Thompson against Booker. Outside, Maxey trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Minnesota leading by 8. Thompson right side. Up top, Morant. He's covered by Maxey. Morant outside. At the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pass to Bogdanovich. That one goes in. Bogdanovich has got 10.
Oh, a bulldozer in the painted area. Man, Bogdanovich does not back down.
Morant finds Adebayo. And here's Thompson. The 3 from Morant. Rebounded by the Celtics. Booker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over Johnson. Booker, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Pass to Maxey. Maxey with the screen on Williamson. Drills it from outside. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovich looks good every time it leaves his hands.
Now here's Thompson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Driving the lane and stolen by Booker. Maxey in the corner. Releases. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Thompson outside. Morant sets a screen for Thompson. Over to the wing. There's Williamson with the 3. They get it again. Thompson against Maxey. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Boston. 7-point differential. And Bogdanovich kicks to Brown. Takes it inside. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Johnson.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, he's such a strong player. When you hit Zion, you're usually going to take the worst of it.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Ivy's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Mike Conley in for Morant. That free throw good from Williamson.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
Here's Maxey. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game. Free throw good, Maxey. Sabonis, he's checked in for Wright. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half. Going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
To the middle, Williamson. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Celtics trail by 9. Maxey passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Sabonis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 5 assists tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Here's Williamson. That one drops for him. Williamson's got 22 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Sabonis sets the pick for Bogdanovich. And again, it's Boston converting. 8 seconds left to play in the third. Williamson, the pass to Richards. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for Minnesota. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Bogdanovich. He's out there with Jaylen Brown. Sabonis is out there with Wright. And it's Okogie in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Morant. Great look, but off the mark. Here's Brown. And Barnes sends it back. And then Brown with the dunk. Minnesota leading by 6. Adebayo with the ball.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
To the wing on the left. Okogie, the pass to Bogdanovich. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Minnesota's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Now, here's Sabonis. And here's Brown outside. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Sabonis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Barnes outside. Here's Ivy. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Brown outside to tie it up. That shot off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Morant against Brown. Morant passes to Adebayo. And it's good, 2 points. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Sabonis finds Brown. Morant against Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. The 3. The rebound by Ivy. Timberwolves leading by 5. And finished off by Morant.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Saric has checked in for the Celtics. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. On the wing, Brown. 3-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Barnes kicks to Adebayo. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Williamson. Some solid defense from Saric. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Bogdanovich. Minnesota with the rebound. Williamson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's foul number 2 for him. The Celtics making a switch here. Williams has checked in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Morant against Brown. And it's Morant missing. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Wright, the pass to Sabonis. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Sabonis. Shoots over Morant. Back to Wright. Inside. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And such a smart player. Sabonis knows just where to set that screen so he can then get open as the roller.
Now, here's Adebayo. Mr. Williamson. And finished off Williamson.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williams.
Outside, Sabonis. Right, the pass to Sabonis. Outside, Bogdanovich. Tries it from the top of the key. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Bogdanovich has got 9 points now in just the second half. Pass to Ivy. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Brown against Morant. To the inside. Adebayo. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Wright kicks to Brown. To take the lead. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. Minnesota making a switch here. Thompson's checked in, and then for Boston. Booker comes in for Brown. And Maxey subbed in for DeLon Wright. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Now here's Williams. Now Sabonis. Pass to Maxey. Clock at 6. Here's Booker. And he overshot that one, missing. The Timberwolves trail. Down low, here's Williamson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Williamson's got 26 points. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Lets it go from 14. Minnesota with the rebound.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And that one drops. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Maxey against Morant. And that one's good. Maxey.
Doing some damage from the mid-range. Maxey skilled at finding space to let it fly.
Thompson outside. Adebayo the screen. Thompson dishes to Williamson. Rebound Boston. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Morant passes to Ivy. Back to Morant. Now here's Adebayo to the paint. Williamson in the post. Sabonis is there. Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got 30. And so Booker will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. Bogdanovich looking around. Devin Booker soaring in.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
Minnesota's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's Morant. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Outside, Bogdanovich. They get the rebound. Here's Maxey. Offline with his 3.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Ivy with the bucket.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Boston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Sabonis kicks to Maxey. Williams sets a screen for Maxey. Takes a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Pass to Adebayo. Ivy a screen on Williams. Here's Ivy. Lets the 3 fly. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Johnson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in. Boston's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Pass to Booker. From downtown, the rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Forcing his way to the free throw line. Zion is so tough to handle. So strong and athletic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Morant. Shoots over Brown. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Maxey, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Johnson outside. Pass to Morant. Adebayo with a screen for Williamson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Maxey.
Well, Zion is such a problem for any defense. You can't help but use a foul to try and slow him down.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big 2-possession games.
Here's Booker. Minnesota with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Thompson finds Morant. Williamson outside. Thompson outside. Johnson outside. 4 on the clock. There's Williamson with the 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Booker's got 5 rebounds tonight. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Booker's got 15 points in just the second half. Morant against Brown. Williamson a screen on Brown. Morant the bounce pass.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Sabonis. Brown inside the line. And that's an intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Here's Booker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
They've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws good from Booker.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Booker against Thompson. No good from Booker. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 9.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And so Minnesota takes the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Bam. Your impact is seen all over the stat sheet. So what's the mindset as you approach these games?
Just trying to get a team win, trying to impact winning. You know, that's what it's all about. My teammates got my back like I got theirs. So we're just going out there and trying to do our thing.
It was very visible there down the stretch. You looked like yourselves and got the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.